In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from NRG Stadium. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon.
Golly.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down. Whatever, I got your money up.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go, let's go.
First down, and they go right back to him. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. That's him on the quick hitter.
Oh, what?
He hits him for a
Okay.
gain of 6. He's up to the 26. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'll really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I call that a table setter right there. A table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be checked down.
Man, my receiver ain't even out there, bro. What the fuck?
And this defense better respond.
The sideline shot snagged by Sutton.
Hell is my receiver at, bro? Come on with this bullshit. Oh, man. Yeah, whatever. Motherfucker got a broke finger in practice.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. One after tries, good by lots. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Nigga, I done came up and I ain't changed.
Texans to the line. First and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket.
Wow.
Toss, this is Nolan. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 24 on that play. It will be a first down, Texans.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it? Or just
Motherfucker was out of bounds when he passed that bitch.
That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Oh, ready? 118. Robbie.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And that's good for a gain of 5. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
118. What's up?
Stroud completes it quick. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
In dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Stop. All right. 118. Stop.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Receiver hurt. Stupid one.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throwing on first down, Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Shotgun hands out to Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind.
Not even the play I picked.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On third down, here's Nix. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Catch is made in close. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the first.
Will Lutz lining up quarter-point after.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Texans 7. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
What the f...
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Stroud off of play action. This is complete to Schultz. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Stroud now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
19. That's it. Look the hot, look the hot. 19 Texans. White Tony. 11. Buggy.
Stroud's gonna throw for it.
Yep.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this
Oh,
to the
man.
37. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Should have been a stop.
From 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18. Hey, South. Hey, uno more.
First down throw by Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down, Broncos.
Why can't I call audibles? Like, what the fuck? Whatever, dude.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get
Wow.
brings up 3rd down.
They would sure
They be robbing me.
done some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hill finds his back, Harvey. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Small gain down to the 23. Tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative in 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, they need 7. Throwing again, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
They'll throw again. Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
Broncos field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos get it back on the fringes of field goal range. They're at the 41. Well, what better way to follow off one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover.
Come on, man.
Here's your adjustment, and in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet. You know,
No need for that.
offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Running off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist. A good and a bad. Good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal.
First down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Nix from the gun. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left.
Bro, give me that.
Incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Taken in by Kirk right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, mixing.
Oh, good run. Good run.
He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain.
I sure thought it was another pass.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the
excuse me.
defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
First time this game, they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Working now from the gun. And he brings it in.
Damn.
Too close to the sideline there. They're ruling it out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
So that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is...
Now we have a stoppage. No chance.
Yeah, give me that.
Inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Nix now on 1st and 10.
This nigga.
Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's why you don't get no playing time, bro.
At this level, with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down. Here's Nix again.
Damn.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that
I
one.
shouldn't have did
I
that.
just wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Nix to throw again. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Okay. Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10.
What's up?
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening
Gift wrapped it.
half, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Now, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions...
Good pass.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans jump some of the lead off before the half.
It's not enough.
Good old-fashioned playground football. Even in the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Texans 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own
Insane in the membrane.
As they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is
Good D.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That man dove way out the way.
CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
I should have threw that bitch.
Gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
18. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. This connects with Schultz. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Stroud off of play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. That sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 43-yard line.
19 Texans. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. That return doesn't get much, but it does get him across the midfield stripe.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left, throw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a...
No! Boy.
On it, and he nearly picked it. Couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They'll throw again. Nix.
These boys, what are you doing?
All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
14. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz. Let's kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Why, Tony. Now, what's up? 18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. They've got second down.
incomplete. Riley lost there defensively.
Here we go.
Stroud. Gets him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. An 8 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third down, Stroud.
Oh, he had him cooked.
He has the first over the middle. And he's gonna
What
take this
just happened? How you let him get behind you like that?
28-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
First
line.
down, Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Joe Mixon
5 still to go here. This is second down.
brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, 11. Hey, uno.
Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
All right. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Chased out to his right. Still has some space up near midfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. So we're through three here. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Play action with Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Ball stays at that 37 here, second and 10. Nix to throw again. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Out left lane makes the grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play options get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play. Nix is hit, and he lost that football. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their critical body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey.
Back to throw. Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Oh, he gone. Good shit.
He's still going at the 30. Down the left sideline he goes. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 31, Texans 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And finds his back. Harvey. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get
Man, now Bo's hurt.
Following the play, that's quarterback Bo Nix and some noticeable pain,
man.
Brock. Obviously a worrying sight as he receives some assistance. First down throw, Stidham. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's short of first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window. All options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll throw again. Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Lining up for the point after.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Quick, right? Look the hot, look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Really finding his back, Mixon. And they'll stop him here, but right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Texans
First down throw by Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And this This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
GG, bro.
And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Down the field, he's got Lamb. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that camera ball. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Takes this one off to Harvey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos moments away from their 4th win of the year. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here.
This man.
Incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
Good play. God bless.
Interception. Jalen Reed. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this.
Hey, I'll take it. Oh man, I shouldn't have threw that pass. I don't know what I did.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught out wide.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game.
Texans 21.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. On 18. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. Over the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And send it out wide to Collins. And he'll get it out to the 30.
Collins, big ass.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 8. And the Texans 1st down.
1st down, Stroud. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Here's Stroud again. And for
Oh, wow.
this game, the top of his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on third down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Tony.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix.
Oh, fuck. I don't need to be getting him hit.
So is the defense, and they take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Nix. Lamb brings it in yet again. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Goes to the hurry up here.
18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Nix.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Big guy trying to power this one forward. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road.